Hi. I just tried to go for a walk and it lasted like 15 minutes because the wind is deceptively freezing and I was not prepared. I literally am just wearing a t-shirt underneath this puffer and it's not enough. So I thought, I've got a bit of free time and since I'm not using it to go for a walk, why don't I make a little driving video? I don't know how well you're going to hear me though, that's the thing. I don't want to talk too loudly, obviously, but then I also think I need to speak loudly enough that you can hear me over the car and the sound of the road. I do drive a hybrid, so a lot of the time the engine, like the petrol engine, isn't going, so I'm not competing with that, but I am competing with car sounds. I have an iced oat latte with maple syrup, and it is freaking delicious, and it makes such a nice little sound. I love it. You would think that today would be warm because it's so sunny out, but it's freaking so cold. there's like nowhere to park. The sun is so weird right now. That's not it. There we go. We made it. So what can we chat about? I'm loving making videos so far. It's so fun. I don't get to do it as much as I'd like to. Like, I tried to film this morning whilst my baby was napping, and then she woke up like 10 minutes into the video and I had to scrap it. I was like, oh. But like, that's just life with a baby. So it's busyness. It's not a lot of quiet time. But yeah, I was able to get out this afternoon because my partner finished work, and I was like, I'd really like to go for a walk, but that just wasn't to be. I miss moving my body. Like, I really miss moving my body. Especially outside. Like, I don't get a lot of time to be outside because my baby hates the pram. She hates it. So I can't walk her in the pram. And then we got a front pack, but now she's like 9 kilos. So, and I have chronic pain, so it's very painful for me to carry her in the front pack. So that's not really an option. So yeah, it's challenging, and like, yes, it's coming into winter shortly, so it's like, oh, you know, it's hard to get outside anyway because it's so freaking cold. But I really do miss it, and like, I'd like to get out when I can, just because I love outside. Like, I hate the cold, but I love being outside. I love just like getting amongst the trees, and when I walk, I like meditate. It's very meditative for me, so it's just nice me time, like just to reset and like just breathe. And sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, or like I'll listen to music or whatever. Sometimes I'll just be, and it's really good. It's really nice, and I miss it. But there'll come a time when I can do it again. Yeah. And then it's also like having the energy for it as well. Like, if it, you know, when it's like summer or the warmer months, like, I can just sit outside because I don't need to be moving because it's warm, right? So I can just sit outside and get some of those same benefits. But whereas when the weather's colder, I need to keep moving, and then it's like I don't have the energy, so it's just a catch-22. Yeah. I appreciate the comments that I'm getting and the feedback. I do want to look into like doing like a microphone or something. I'm just filming on my phone. I have a Samsung, what is it? Note 10 or something like that. And it's so convenient for me to film on this. And like, I have like a USB plug-in microphone. but I don't have anything to use with my phone, so it's something I'd have to look into. But for now, I'm just keeping it really simple and cheap and easy, because I don't have a lot of time. I don't have time to edit, and I don't have time to, deal with microphones and like separate audio and video and stuff. Like, if it was something I could just plug into my phone and just use like to while recording video on my phone, that would be okay. But I do appreciate the comments and I do appreciate the feedback, and that's something I'll look into in the future. If you have any recommendations, post them in the comments. I'm not overly clued in with audio visual stuff, so if you know anything about that you want to share, that would be great. But other than that, I'm just having fun and I'm enjoying it, and this is me time, and it's very relaxing. Like, I love ASMR. Like, I love I listen to it every single day to fall asleep, and so making videos for me is just like an extension of that. So we'll just chill. Yeah. And I had a request, my first request, and it was glove sounds. So I need to find some gloves because I don't currently have any, and ramble about ASMR and how I discovered it, I guess. So I'm looking forward to making that video. I just need to find some latex gloves. I guess if you have any requests, like, feel free to comment them. I will hope to get to them. It's not a guarantee because, like I said, I have very limited resources, but I would appreciate them anyway. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Just a random little chit chat video because my afternoon didn't go how I planned it to. And I guess a welcome to my car, because I probably will be filming in here again. It's a good space where I can just be alone and in the quiet, and it's warm, so it probably will become useful in the future as well, whether that's driving or literally just sitting in the car and chatting or doing whatever. Another video I really want to make soon is just like simple tapping videos, and also water sounds. Like, I really like water sounds, whether it's like spraying water or just like trickling water. Like, I love rain sounds. And I also have a few instruments that I'd like to use. I have a drum. It's a djembe, I think. I don't play it a lot. It was one of those things that I kind of purchased and then it's like I have no time to use it. But I go to a drum circle on like a semi-regular basis, and so I love drumming. But I don't do it a lot at home. So I'd really like to do something with the drum, and I also have a beautiful wind chime. Is it a wind chime? Yeah, some sort of chime. It's not like a simple wind chime, it's like, it's just gorgeous. I have it in the bedroom and it doesn't get any wind. It's like too precious that I don't want to put it anywhere that it could get like battered around. But my partner bought it for me, it was last Christmas. And I love it. It's so peaceful. Oh my god. The sounds that come out of it are just beautiful. So I'd really like to incorporate that in a video. I'm really interested in sound baths and like sound healing. It's not something I've done a lot personally, but it's something that I'd like to do more of. I've been to a few sound baths, but where I live now, there's just nothing like that, so I haven't had the opportunity to do them very regularly or anything like that. But it's something I've often thought about starting up myself, because I find that if whenever possible, like this is probably a couple years down the track, if there's something that you want to see in your area and it's not there, be the change, like be the person to start it up. So I don't know, that's like an idea I've had, but I'd really like to get some big singing bowls as well. I have a little singing bowl, but it doesn't have great sound quality. The biggest singing bowls are like where it's at, but they're so expensive. Oh my god. And then the crystal singing bowls, they are just sublime, but again, they're insanely expensive. But yeah, these are all just ideas. And I definitely want to do something like with other people, like with models. So like hair, whether it's hair play or like scalp massage sort of video with models. And I just got some gel nail polish and I'm obsessed. I love it so much, it's so pretty, and it actually came out really well for my first DIY gel manicure. So I would like to do videos like that, like whether it's me doing my gel nails or again doing them on a model. I also really like baking, so I'd like to do some baking videos. These are all just my future video ideas. Yeah, hopefully they can come to fruition, slowly but surely. I think they will. But right now it's just kind of like whatever I can do to just kind of get the ball rolling, get into a semi-routine of filming and uploading, and also just getting used to doing this, like being in front of the camera and all that. The video I had to scrap this morning because Bubba woke up was me applying makeup to you, so that's also one that I'm gonna do. I get inspiration from, obviously, from other ASMR artists, but also just things in my life that I find really relaxing and soothing and that I want to incorporate. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to head home very shortly. Probably do some baking if I get time this afternoon. Maybe see if I, depending on if the conditions are right, whether I can do some filming of that. Unlikely. The house will probably be very noisy. And then, yeah, have dinner, which I think we might get Indian or burgers, I'm not sure. Thank you for watching. It is such a pleasure to have you here on my channel. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.